Okay, welcome and thanks for jumping on the call tonight. It's just one past the hour, so we'll just get going. I've just hit the record button. So thanks for joining us. Tonight we're going to be going over the Sisel company overview. So the overview of the products and also about the Sisel mission, as well as a little bit about the compensation plan and the opportunity to earn some money and commissions on products. So just to introduce myself, my name's Katie Larking. I'm a 5-star master with Sisel. I've been with Sisel since 2011. I've stayed this long because I absolutely love the products and have got really great results with the products. They've been quite life-changing for me. And also the fact that we're part of the Mauer mission, which I'm going to touch on as we get into this presentation. I've also got qualifications as a health and nutrition coach. So I'm really passionate about all things health. So let's get started. So why join Sisel? And for those of you listening today or watching the recording, this PDF is available in your back office. So if you log in as a distributor, you can access this PDF flip chart in the back office there. So if you'd like to share this information with someone else, you can. So Sisel stands for Science, Innovation, Success, Energy, and Longevity. Sisel was created in 2006 by the late Tom Mauer Sr. and his son, Tom Mauer Jr. So he was a co-founder, and they started the company immediately after his previous company, which many of you will know, which was New Ways International, was sold. So Tom started Sisel, and he continued the Mauer mission with Sisel and his son, and they started the new company. They had some of the same formulas, and then of course, as science has advanced, they've continued to develop the products and improve the formulations. And we have the benefit of that today. So as I mentioned, Sisel stands for Science, Innovation, Success, Energy, and Longevity. Sisel holds true to the mission of creating health, wealth, and happiness for everyone. So Sisel's founders have advanced the no harmful ingredients philosophy for over 30 years, which many of you will know. So Tom Sr. started that back in the late 80s, and that the no harmful ingredients philosophy is certainly embedded well within Sisel. So the company is 100% debt-free. They don't owe any money to anyone. So this financial stability ensures that when you join Sisel, you're building with something that will last for generations, which is really important. We want to know that we're going to be here for quite some time. They've protected the company with a dynasty trust, so it can't be sold for 250 years and will be passed down through the generations. So since the passing of Tom Sr., his son Tom Jr. is now the CEO, with also Liesl Mauer. She works as the country manager for Australia and New Zealand, and his sons as well. So very much still a family business, and so the passion and love is definitely there within the company. So Sisel's lucrative compensation plan offers features that set it apart from others in the industry and that foster a unique and rewarding opportunity equal to all. So you're familiar with the Mauer mission previously. So I like to think of the Mauer mission as, wanting to inform, educate, and empower people to make healthy choices. So Sisel has seasoned leadership. Our management team represents over a century of experience in effective marketing strategies, powerful recruiting programs, crucial success training, innovative product development, and billions of dollars in sales. So Tom Mauer Jr., CEO, co-founder of Sisel, he is a biochemist, the same as his father. And he, along with his father, the late Tom Sr., was also awarded a Genius Award for product formulations and 2-time Genius Award for product formulations in Utah. So he's very experienced, and they develop all their own products. So these experts in health and wellness understand the importance of safe products that are driven by a fierce desire to make the world a better place. And as a result of harmony and seasoned leadership, along with passion, energy, and commitment to its distributors, Sisel is experiencing record growth. And at the end of this presentation, I'll show you a 2-minute video clip from Tom Mauer Jr., and he just talks a little bit about that. So Sisel, one of the key features of Sisel, and one of the things that we really love, is that Sisel manufacture their own products. And they're able to do this through Sisel's sister company called Supernaturals. So Supernaturals is 100% owned by the Mowers. They own that factory. It's a 300,000 square foot manufacturing facility, highly advanced facility, where they manufacture all of their own products. A lot of the formulas they develop themselves. Sisel can control and oversee every part of the production process, from the sourcing of quality natural ingredients to the final bottling and packaging, allowing us to ensure the quality and effectiveness of the products from our door to yours. This incredibly sophisticated plant offers state-of-the-art technology, allowing Sisel to keep the promise to produce only safe products. And this is continued on as part of the Mauer mission, that are guaranteed to be safe and effective and environmentally friendly. So through our research and development process, we formulate each product to the exact standards. And through our quality control process, we test our products many times over. And that's really the beauty of manufacturing your own products. You're not using a third party. So they source all the raw ingredients, quality check them, test them for contamination, make sure they're up to scratch and standards so that each batch of product gives consistent results. And if Sisel feel that the ingredient is not up to par, they will not put it in the product. Within that, also the Supernaturals plant, they do manufacture for many other companies. I heard some figure around 80 other network marketing companies at one point. They manufacture for within that facility. And I have heard them note before that many of the ingredients, or the quality, rather, not so much the ingredient, the quality of products, they would not put out a product like that as part of the Sisel range. And because they have buying power, they're able to buy, obviously, ingredients in bulk they're producing for other companies. So then we can also benefit from that with our formulations. So there's a picture of the manufacturing facility, Supernaturals, in Utah there, Salt Lake City. And as mentioned, it's a 300,000 plus square foot advanced facility. So let's talk a little bit about the products. So by researching and focusing on the latest scientific breakthroughs, Sisel is always at the forefront of product development. And this is one thing I've always loved about them, is they're going away researching the research, trying to find the latest developments, and then they'll put together a formulation based on the research and science, and then make it available to us. So they're located in the US, as I've mentioned, so their products are FDA approved. One thing that's interesting about that is that the FDA will approve ingredients that perhaps the TGA wouldn't approve. So some people have said, well, why don't they just have the plant, here in Australia? Well, they'd actually have to reformulate quite a few of the products, because there's some ingredients here that are not allowed to be sold direct within Australia. Now, they're allowed to be brought into the country, but not onshore. And so we want to have the highest quality formulations, and obviously we wouldn't want them to reformulate a lesser product for us. So that's one of the benefits of purchasing products directly from the US. You're going to get stuff that you cannot get here in Australia that's highly advanced. So Sisel have unique lines containing more than 50 different products. Sisel offers something for everyone who's interested in health and wellness. And so you remember back in the days in New Ways, they had the convert your bathroom pack. So Sisel have a full personal care range, so you can remove all the potentially harmful products in your bathroom and replace them with Sisel safe products, which is something really important, because the health, we should or could start in the bathroom, because we're exposed to so many chemicals in and around the home, and one of the biggest exposures of chemicals comes from your bathroom and the products that you're using and putting on your body every day. Because of course, in the early days when our manufacturing was starting, they thought that the skin was a barrier, when in fact now we know that the skin is a carrier. So we need to be mindful what we're actually putting on our body. Sisel have a full fitness range, so it can help you stay in your best shape, whether you are an avid athlete, weekend warrior, or looking to get back to your optimal weight. We have a really fantastic range of weight loss products, and 4 new products were released just a few months ago. And Tom Mauer Jr. tests all the products himself, and he's had some fabulous results with the weight loss products, the new ones. So we've got Glucominish, Trimogenic, and the Gut Health Essentials, pre and probiotic, with a really good amount of fiber in there. And we've got some great digestive enzymes, gut health digestive enzymes. And together those products work synergistically to improve energy and facilitate the body to burn fat at a much faster rate than if you weren't taking the products. Obviously, you need to eat a healthy diet in conjunction with that for best results, but those products are real standouts. And for any of you who were on the call at the start, you might have heard Ian sharing a little bit about how fantastic he's feeling and balanced with his gut health, which is great to hear. So Sisel have health products for energy, vigor, and drive. They have a really great range of anti-aging products. So you may have heard of NAD boosters before. You may or may not be familiar with that. Sisel have a fantastic product. One product that we've loved to share here within Australia over the last few years is the Sisel Age Pill. So this is what would be considered a NAD booster. It supports the body's production of NAD, which is critical for overall health. So we can get some really great results with just the age pill in itself. So that's something, a product to look into. Another product they released is Stemelytic in the anti-aging range. So that's a senolytic product that removes what's called zombie cells in the body. So as we age, our cells are breaking down and we get these senescent cells, which they also refer to as zombie cells, that kind of hang around in the body, being a bit of a nuisance and causing inflammation. And what the Stemelytic does is it goes to work and supports the body to remove these cells. So that can have a really big impact on someone's health. That's one of the other products of a few that are in the anti-aging range. Another one is the Eternity, which has the resveratrol. We've got 350 milligrams of resveratrol in the Eternity product, as well as polyphenols, fruit extracts. It's a very powerful antioxidant liquid supplement. So that is one of also my favorite ones there too. So that's just a little bit about the health products. I'm not going to cover all of them. Obviously, it's quite extensive. We've also got the personal care. So from shimmering hair to pearly white teeth, they've just recently released the Sisel whitening toothpaste with colloidal silver. So Sisel use colloidal silver, and you would have heard of obviously silver before. The challenge with that is that it does, the silver that many people purchase does build up in the body and can be a little bit toxic after a while. Sisel use a particular silver called AG404, which is released in the body when you go to the toilet. And so it doesn't store, but we have all the benefits of the colloidal silver in that product. So it makes it a really safe product. And that's how I really came to find Tom. I was looking for safe products. My father at that time was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and he couldn't brush his teeth without swallowing the toothpaste. So I was looking for a safe toothpaste that could be consumed, because he was obviously eating it because he couldn't really spit it out. And that's how I came across Tom's company, his previous company, and then continued on with Sisel today. Sisel also have a full range of home care products, so cleaning products for cleaning around the house, washing detergent, liquid detergent. And then also they've just released in the last probably 6 months was the Sisel Nutrients line. So it's a new skincare line they've been developing for the past at least couple years. They used all the latest technology and science in this skincare line to produce absolutely phenomenal products. And I'm sure that if you try them, you will not be disappointed. You'll be absolutely delighted at the results. So they've got really advanced skincare products there. And of course, it's about bringing the best of science and nature together. So we want safe products with natural ingredients, but we also want them to have science so that they're effective as well. And that continues on, as you would be familiar with. That was how it was in the old days with New Ways, their previous company. So now we'll touch a little bit on the auto ship program. So we have an auto ship program. So we've got a few incentives to help people with reducing the cost of their products. If you do a monthly order in the calendar month, and it's 300 OV or PV, OV of your own volume, you get a 5% discount. So automatically when you set up the auto ship, 5% discounts applied to that basket of goods when you save it. And this is something that can easily be changed. So you can go in each month, add or remove things from your auto ship. You can change the date. You can cancel the auto ship altogether, set up a new one. So auto ship is a really great incentive to save some money there. And then if you register as a distributor, you're eligible for the loyalty rewards program and the vouchers. So loyalty rewards, you get discounts. So for every 4 months that you order, while maintaining at least 100 in personal points. You'll earn a product credit voucher towards future purchases, which will be issued on the 5th month. So if you order between 100 and 199, you get 5% voucher. This is OV. 200 to 299, 6%, and 300, you get the 8%. So that's really a great incentive. So it's just nice that every 5th month you get a coupon back and you can spend that back on your favorite products. So that saves you even more money, which is fantastic. Now we'll bring up the shipping rates for Australia and New Zealand. So in the last sort of 12 months, they did do some flat rate shipping, and there is the option to get your order for free with the shipping. And I'll bring that screen up in a second. But in addition to those great shipping rates, we also have a shipping voucher program. So if you order consecutively for 12 months of 250 PV volume each month, then on the 13th month, you'll be issued a product credit back for all that shipping that you can then spend back on products. So essentially, you're not ever paying for shipping, which is really great incentive. And if you're like me and you love the really good quality products that you can trust and that are safe, then it's quite easy to spend that each month and enjoy that benefit. So I will just bring up the shipping rates just while we're here. Let me just bring a new share here. Okay, so hopefully you can see on the screen here. So they did these shipping rates, it's probably about 12 months ago. We've got shipping rates for Australia and New Zealand. So if you order between 0 and 199 and your products weigh 0 to 8 pounds, it's $20. If you order between 200 to 299 and it's under 8 pounds, it's $10. And if you order between 300 to 600 and it's under 8 pounds, the shipping is free. So that would be something like your Triangle of Life, and you would have been familiar with Tom's previous products, perhaps the Energy Trio. We've got what's called now the Triangle of Life, which is liquid nutritionals, which are highly effective. So something like that with one other nutritional, perhaps two, and you can play around with it. You can get your shipping for free. And so it doesn't have to be that combination of products. You can try different combinations. So they've kind of done the flat rate shipping to make it a little bit easier and more affordable. So the other thing that Sisel do is they don't charge GST, which is really fantastic. Here, let me just bring the screen back. So there's no GST on our orders. Unlike other companies where you would order from the US, you'll probably get charged GST. And there's a cap on bringing 6. So we do pay in US dollars. But the good thing is too, you're also earning commissions in USD. So even with the conversion rate, the products are still of a reasonable rate. And they obviously can fluctuate a little bit, but it hasn't really deterred anyone who's been using the products. We've still been able to attract new people and people ongoing. So that seems to be working quite well. And as I said, you earn your commissions in USD. So you don't pay any import duties or tax, and that is because they cap the orders at 650. So if your order goes over that, it'll take some items out of your basket, so you don't do that. So all in all, the shipping is pretty great, considering that we're coming direct from the manufacturer. It's coming fresh off the production line. It hasn't been sitting in a warehouse for ages. It's come out of the facility, and it's going straight from their facility to your kitchen table. So that is really great. You're looking at shipping time to Australia of about 8 to 10 business days, generally about a week, and it comes by courier. So it's quite quick. So that's really great. So we've talked about the loyalty rewards program. So now we're going to touch a little bit on the compensation in a nutshell. So if you are on the call, you'd like to get your products for free, which obviously is a really great idea, because if you're going to use products that you love, why not share them with a few people and then work towards getting your products for free so you don't have to pay for them. So you can do this by becoming a distributor. And after signing up, after you make your first purchase, you can begin inviting people, and you can earn 25% on their initial purchase. So they have what's called the Fast Start bonus, and this is paid out weekly. And so you earn 25% on the CV commissionable volume. If you're a sign a preferred customer, you also get the 25%. That's retail commission, and that one's paid every month. If they're a retail customer, 25% ongoing. If they're a distributor after the first month, then the commission changes to the direct commission, and that's where it would be 7%. So here's a little summary of the compensation plan. They've sort of covered it. There's 8 payout centers, and this is kind of the 3 main ones. So we've talked about the fast start bonus. And so if you sign someone up, then it's also split evenly between 7 levels up, 21% split across 7 levels. So that's at 3% each, they'd also earn. And then you've got direct commission, which we've talked about. So if the minimum order to earn commissions is 50 PV a month, that will pay down to first, second, and third level. And then once you reach the master builder level, you would need to be ordering 100 PV, and then you'll go up to 5 levels. And then once you go to 1 star, which is a group volume of 5,000 PV or more, which is ultimately really probably the main goal that you want to strive for, because at that level, you're getting a nice lifestyle bonus, you're getting some good commissions, you certainly be getting a nice order, big order paid for. And that's just a great first stepping stone if you want to go further as well. You've got then the 2-star master pays down to 7 levels. You've got the retail commission, which we've already touched on, which is 25% of the CV price of the product, and it's paid out 7 levels above across 21% at 3% each. So becoming a distributor, you have the opportunity to build a dynamic business. Sisel's extraordinary compensation plans offers many unique and rewarding opportunities for the novice and seasoned distributors alike. So we've got 8 profit payout centers that pay weekly and monthly, and the bonuses and incentives. So we'll just go through them a little bit more. I wouldn't expect that you would remember all of this. It's quite a lot of information. So even if you just take a few bits of information from this, you can always go back and review this once you log into the back office. As I said earlier, this flip chart is available to everyone in the back office as a distributor. So we talked about the fast start bonus. I think we've kind of covered that pretty well. And then it just shows a diagram of kind of how that works and pays 7 levels up, 21% across 7 levels. We have what's called dynamic compression. So if, say, for instance, this is you're the personal sponsor, and Joe and Sue are above you, they're getting commission too, but Sue doesn't order that month and she's not qualified. So to stay qualified, you need to order. Technically, it's every 36 days. I like to say 30 days. If she hasn't ordered and that means her account's not active, then that commission would skip her and roll to the next person, roll up, and that's the dynamic compression. So to stay qualified, it's important to place the order each month, and you do need to order before the person. So if you sign someone up or introduce someone, you need to place your order before they place theirs so that you're eligible for the commission. It can't be done afterwards. So we've talked about the direct commission. That's one part of the compensation plan. And here's a diagram just showing it a little bit more in detail. So the master distributor has a group volume of 1,000 qualified downline volume. Master builder has 2,500 QDV, and the 1-star master is 5,000. At 2-star, you'd have 2 separate 1-star legs with 1 person qualifying in each, and you'd be having at least 10,000 QDV. Sisel have a 50% rule, so you can't have more than 50% of your volume coming from one leg. If it's not evenly spread, ideally you need a minimum to maximize it of 2 legs so you can spread the volume a little bit evenly. But if you aim for 3 or more legs, then you've got, it's much easier to spread the volume across. So it's designed that they don't really want people just creating one massive leg and just stacking everyone under there. So they have the 50% rule. This is a hybrid compensation plan. It's quite similar to the original New Ways one, if you were familiar with that. We do have the 8th payout center, which I will touch on just very briefly, and that is more of a binary. It works alongside the other compensation payout centers, but it operates separately, and it's designed for people to earn some very fast money in the first 30 days, but it doesn't pay out into the other profit centers. So we've talked about the Sisel ranks, so that's all about the QDV, qualified downline volume, and PV, your personal volume. So the highest level in Sisel is a 10-star master. And then this diagram really drills down into the different payout options that you have available to you through direct commission. We also have what's called the infinity bonus. So after the 7th level, once you've qualified at 3-star master, you're eligible for 0.5% down to infinity. So down to infinity means it's down to the person who has not outranked you. So it'll go all the way down and keep paying out as long as the next person that it reaches, they haven't achieved a higher rank than you. That's when the infinity bonus would cut out there. So we've also got so there's the infinity bonus, which we've just touched on. And again, there's a lot of information, so you can go through it in your own time. We've got the fourth payout center here, Master Check Match. So this is your fourth profit center. So this is a generational bonus where individuals that fill your enrollment tree create more income for you. So you'll receive 10% of the direct commissions earned by those in your first generation. So say if you personally sponsor Mary, who's 1-star, and she earned $1,000 in direct commissions last month, you get $100 based on her direct commission, and so on and so forth. So that's how the Master Check Match works. And here's a diagram kind of explains it a little bit more easily with the picture. So you can see you've got generation 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And so you can get paid down to those levels. And so 5%, 10, 5, 5, and 5. So if you're 1-star master, the first generation you get paid 10% on. And if you reach 2-star master, you get 10% on the first generation and also 5% on the second generation. And it continues on as you go through the ranks, as you can see on that chart. We've got what's called a rank advancement bonus. This is a one-off payment. It's just sort of as a congratulations. So it's for reaching and maintaining ranks for 3 consecutive months. So once you reach a rank, you do need to hold that rank for 3 months. You do get a month's grace. So once you've held it for 3 months, and then you're eligible for the rank advancement bonus, and you're also eligible for the next part of the payout center, which is the lifestyle auto bonus, which I'll touch on. So when you reach master rank, you'll earn a $50 bonus, and everyone who achieves master builder earns $125, and so they're paid out once you reach that milestone. As a 1-star master, you earn $250 as a bonus, and 2-star master $500, and so on and so forth. It goes up to 10-star master as a one-off payment there as a bonus of $40,000 USD. And the rank advancement bonus is there, which you've covered. And then lifestyle bonus, you would have remembered in the previous compensation plan with Tom's old company, they had the car bonus, auto bonus life. We've now called it the lifestyle bonus. So you don't have to spend it on a car, but of course you could use this money towards paying for a car each month. So this is paid out. It's the 6th part of the compensation plan. So once you reach 1-star master for 3 months consecutive, you're eligible. And then on the 4th month, you'll start receiving your bonus. So that's $200. 2-star is $300, 3-star is $5, 4 is $6, 5-star is $750, and it goes up to $1,500 with just that particular bonus at 10-star. So I think we've pretty much covered the retail commission quite well. So I'm just going to move on to the last part of the compensation plan, which is the wealth builder. So the wealth builder is more of a binary system, and as I mentioned, it runs alongside the other payout centers. And so to be eligible for the wealth builder, you need to buy a wealth builder pack. So when you sign up as a distributor, you're presented with a number of wealth packs. And these wealth packs are quite good because they give you a good discount on the products. The products are bundled together. And so you can get to use, quite a few of the products, experience the benefits. And so that's really good because then once you enjoy the products, it's much easier, obviously, to share them with others if you're enjoying them. And the other thing is you get a good discount, then you're now part of the wealth builder system. So then if anyone else you introduce, they order a wealth builder pack, then you'll get paid out on that. So the commissions for that is that if you enroll 1, 2, or 3 new first level distributors, it's called your Freedom Team, and they each purchase a wealth pack. Assuming you've purchased yours, you will earn a $50 enrollment bonus for each of them. And if you enroll all 3 within your first 2 weeks, from the time you purchase your wealth pack, the enrollment bonus jumps to $100. So there's obviously a little bit more depth to it, but I don't want to go too far into it. But essentially, you can only buy the wealth builder pack once, and once you've purchased it, that's it. But once you've purchased it, you're qualified ongoing. So then anyone else you introduce who orders the pack, you get the commission. So it doesn't pay into the other parts of the compensation plan. So to be eligible for, direct commissions, you would need to be also placing a $50 PV order in that first month. So that's a little bit about the wealth builder system. And now I've actually got Sandy has come on this evening, and she was sharing last night about her experience with Sisel and how it's really changed her son's life. And so Sandy, if you're on the call, if you'd like to unmute yourself and share a little bit about your experience with Sisel and why you love Sisel and what the point of difference has been for you and why you've really stayed here with Sisel.
Hi, Katie. Yeah.
Hi, thanks for
Yes,
jumping on.
that's okay. We joined New Ways in 2002 because our son had had 17 brain surgeries and nothing could help him. The New Ways products changed his life. And then in 2015, or it was probably back in 2014, we found the products just weren't working, doing anything for him anymore. And I was starting to get rashes on my neck again from the shampoo. So I decided to get some Sisel products for him and try, and it changed his life again. So we really noticed a big difference again in the products. So I've always been such a Tom fan, and especially when he changed our son's life. So that's why I went that way. And a lot of people say sometimes, oh, they're a little bit more expensive than what the New Ways or Modere products are, but the difference is that they're so concentrated, and if it's fantastic quality, why wouldn't you want to use it? That way you want to share it with people. And I find in my group, like if you're finding that they're not going to be a business builder, like you can actually do so much to help people in this team. So you can actually do placements if they want to do it that way, and that can help other people rank up. There's so many different things that you can do. So make sure you speak to whoever your sponsor is so they can guide you the right way to build your team strong, because that's really important. I see so many people just go frontline, frontline, frontline. That's how we probably built it New Ways days, but not for this. You can really help people and work with people to stack your business properly. So
Yeah. Great point. Thank you, Sandy. That's wonderful. And Marsha, thanks a lot. Thanks for jumping on. Marsha, if you're on the call, would you mind unmuting and sharing just a little bit of your testimonials? I know products have made a big difference in your life.
Oh, they sure have.
Yeah.
I'm always very keen to share. Most of the products that you mentioned today I use. I definitely use the shampoo, the conditioner, the body wash, all the skincare, the toothpaste, the Triangle of Life, which is the liquid nutritionals, and the toothpaste. Oh my God, it's really, really good. I highly recommend it. It's got a lovely minty flavor as well. I get all my products for free because I'm so passionate about what it did for me. I joined 5 years ago, even though I was part of New Ways since 2002 or 2003. I think it was 2002. And then I did swap over to Sisel as well as soon as I heard that the Mao family had opened up another company. So a very good friend of mine who's not on the call tonight put me onto the age pill because I had, after a very long period of chronic illness with several autoimmune conditions, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And that was in early 2019, and I could barely talk. I had difficulty walking. I hadn't slept in, I think, 4 years or something, unless I drugged myself. So I was very, very unwell. I had lots of pain and chronic fatigue and all sorts of food allergies and everything that goes with the diagnosis of MS. It was incorrectly diagnosed as fibromyalgia first, and I also had rheumatoid arthritis. So Rosalind then put me onto the age pill after I watched a video of someone else who had success with it. And I think it was within about 2 or 3 weeks, I suddenly went, oh my God, I'm actually sleeping. And I felt so happy. Like I just felt so happy. I don't think I'd ever felt so happy. And I know that the age pill, one of the ingredients is tryptophan. So I think that's probably really helped. But it obviously helps to with your stem cells in your body. So it puts them all back to work. And boy, did I need that. So after 7 years of chronic illness, I double dosed on the age pill straight away, and I had such an incredible result. I started telling everybody else about it, of course, couldn't stop me. And as a result, I now am a autoimmune recovery coach, and I help other people to heal from autoimmune conditions as well. So there's quite a few doctors and specialists that are part of the company that I can count on if I ever have any questions, including Katie. So you've come to a really good place. We're a really good, strong team, and we all work together. If one of us doesn't know the answer to an issue, we'll find it for you. And business-wise, we're also a really good team as well. So I highly encourage you jump on and experience these amazing products. Thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Marsha. That's great.
You're
So
welcome.
thank you. We're going to just finish off with a 2-minute clip I've got of Tom Mauer Jr. just sharing a little bit about the Mauer mission. So we'll just bring this up and then we'll conclude tonight's presentation. So just bear with me for a second here.
Stronger even in a down market, and that's because of a lot of the core concepts of what is the Mauer mission. And it's really about doing good for everyone. And Milo, I think, put up, or he has a little placard that's from a note that the distributors gave him. They made it on a plaque about, in fact, Milo's going over there to get that, I think, right now. And it talks about it, does it benefit everybody? The Mauer mission in Sisel, what does that say right there? That says, is it fair to all concerned? And that really is it. That's really the main thing. Sisel benefits everybody in health, in wealth, in financial freedom. And I'll tell you who's got a big fire going right now is Miss Larking. Boy, she's out there moving and shaking, recruiting, and it's all because she shares the Mauer mission and the products. I mean, we brought out 17 new products, and I'm going to say that's maybe a little bit much, but it was timely. It's what we needed. It's what people needed, because we are unique in the fact that we are a research company. We're a manufacturer, and we use network marketing as a way to bring out the latest science that gives everyone the biggest benefit. And obviously, we're not in the retail market. So where does that 90% that retail market products use in advertising, where do we put it? We put it into better products, and we put it into compensation for people who are sharing the dynamic results that they're receiving from the products. Well, like Sisel said, I look like I'm half the man I used to be. Mentally, I'll say I'm twice the man I used to be. Over the last 4 years, we've had incredible growth, and the company is over double what it was 4 years ago, and growing in all markets, stronger.
So that concludes tonight's presentation. That was a 2-minute short clip from presentation that Tom Mauer Jr. did. So he's the CEO of Sisel and co-founder, 2-time Genius Award winner. So many of you have probably met him perhaps in the New Ways days. I think he was on stage back then. So I'm just going to see if there's any questions, and then we will wrap up. So if you've come on the call, please get back to the person who invited you today as well. They can help you. And if you're not sure who to go to, you can always reach back out to me. I'm happy to assist you. So is there anyone that had any questions? Otherwise, we'll finish here. No? Okay. All right. Well, we'll end the call tonight. I hope you have a great week. And hopefully we'll see you on a call soon. There is a Sisel Australia New Zealand call on Saturday at 9 o'clock. So if you go to the Sisel Australia New Zealand Facebook page, you'll be able to see the link there. Otherwise, please ask the person who invited you to find that link, and you'll be able to jump on that call with Sisel Mauer on Saturday. And I'm sure probably Tom Mauer Jr. will be on the call as well. I take a guess. I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. So anyway, hopefully you can jump on a call soon. And thanks for getting on tonight. Appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to listen to this information. And I hope that you found it useful. So thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Katie.
Thanks.
Katie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katie.
Thanks a lot.